It is currently April 1st in Korea right now, so I think there's going to be some, antics going on in-game. I need to show that. A few days before arriving at District 8. Just another day, just another distortion hunt. A day no different from any other. And I stood there, shoulders slumped, head downcast, watching the sinners try to work something out. Maybe I had my right hand on my clock equivalent of a forehead. If this thing in place of my head runs on batteries or something, that's probably where it was, because it was starting to get pretty warm up there. Right! I said right, not left. I'm sorry, this is a hard concept for everyone. Am I the weird one for being able to tell left from right? Interesting how they have this voice acted, huh? I guess they probably voice acted the same. They're probably, that probably means they're in the process of doing some voice acting stuff for Kanto 8 right now, or already, I should say, which makes sense if it's coming soon, so they just figured they'd get this out around the same time. I am left-handed. Wholesome. We love left-handedness. I'm left-handed. What? I mean, what does that have to do with any... Ah! I assume Gregor's also left-handed, you know? Oh man, sorry about that. Looks like I tripped over my own feet. I can tell left from right, by the way. Guys, I thought you meant right from that distortion's perspective. That would do it. Okay. Guys, everyone, let's pull back for now, regroup, and... Oi! Enough of that nonsense! Charge him on 3! Regroup, and... 3! I wonder if he forgot the first 2. Oh, or maybe he meant to skip them. The satiation of that curiosity may hardly be worth the effort of inquiry. Perhaps in the inevitable event of a second attempt, it would be advisable to place Heathcliff as a backup unit and place a more level-headed individual in his place. Hey, Faust, can you check if the contract's still linked? I don't think any of them can hear my voice. Executive Manager, I beg of you to forgive my insolence, for I must make an urgent request. Oh, I knew Oda still had my back. Your tick-tocking noise is proving to be a rather significant distraction to strategizing. Will you please be quiet for a moment? Okay, so it's doing a bit like they did for the first April Fool's event where Dante is broken. Out of my way, CH, Clockhead. Man. What's gotten into them today? They're refusing to listen to a word I'm saying. I wonder if they'll finally learn to work with me once I force them to walk in each other's shoes. I guess frustration pushed me to say those words out loud. With that, I looked briefly away from the battle, only to realize that someone was staring right at me. Oh, ahem. I didn't really mean what I said, Charon. I guess you can't hear me anyway. When making wishes. So I feel like I need to up the volume. No take-backsies. Huh? After that cryptic exchange, Charon nonchalantly returned to cleaning Mephistopheles as if she hadn't even been looking in my direction. Well, I guess this is hardly the first time she said something weird. Surmising that there probably wasn't much to what she said, I slowly turned around to look at the sinners again. Oi, shrapnels! Watch out! Watch out over there! Oh, crap, miniature bud. I heard the loud and clear clang of something bouncing off a metal plate. Oh boy, hit in the head. Oh? My vision flashed black, if such a thing was even possible, and I felt a strong shock to my upper back. Did I fall on my back? Okay. Oh, how dare speak to the I think I'm fading. Like Marissa also just standing there watching. Thing was becoming increasingly bothersome anyway. I feel like a slab of lead. Maybe a little nap will lift my spirits. First, I saw the sinners gather around me through my blurry, fading vision, and... a star. Huh. Between them, a falling star shooting off to somewhere. And after some unknown amount of time... Oi, Clockhead! Get up! Mate, get up! When did I fall asleep? That must be Heathcliff trying to wake me up. Oh, did I hit my head on something and pass out? Mate, this ain't the time for a kip. Get up. Oh, Heathcliff. Always dozing off, always so slow to wake up. And he's got the nerve to get mad when I'd like a few more minutes of shut-eye. Yeah, well, I guess that's who Heathcliff is. But that's funny. His voice sounds slightly higher pitched than it usually does. Oi, Clockhead, get off here! Okay, so it's a body swap bit, I assume? Something's wrong. Something's not right. Sinclair, was that you? What, is everything alright? Oh, everything alright, you say? Does it seem like everything is alright to you, you bloody muppet? It's a funny bit. I really like it when, like, the best part about, like, body swap type bits is when they do it in a way where the characters have to, like, try and imitate, like, how each other speak. It's very funny. Huh. Wow, Sinclair, I didn't know you had it in you to pull a prank like this. Wow. Manager! What do we do? This isn't a prank, is it? As soon as, like, they said, like, the whole bit about the, whatever. Whenever Dante said the whole in each other's shoes thing, I was like, wait, is that the direction we're going with this? It sure is. Sinclair scowling and muttering all kinds of horrible obscenities. Heathcliff timidly peeking up from the corner in the far back, trembling. Yeah, no, this doesn't make any sense. Whatever is going on here, I've got to get away. I jumped up my feet and sprinted full speed to the corridor to look for other sinners. Guys, anyone, something's wrong with Heathcliff and Sinclair. I must have ran into someone who... Ryoshu, is it gonna be Ryoshu Murso or something? Ryoshu, sorry, I'm kind of in the middle of a quiz right now. Did you... Wait, why didn't Ryoshu just sidestep me? I looked up from the ground towards Ryoshu, and started making an expression I don't think she's ever made. No, an expression I don't think she'll ever make. Dante, are you alright? Okay, Rodion. I'm still getting used to this body, so looks like I couldn't get out of your way in time. Are you... The being that inhabited Ryoshu's body reached out to me with a kindly voice. What is the meaning of this? Is she threatening to cut off my wrist for my carelessness? Or is this actually happening? Yeah, it's very funny hearing the Ryoshu VA speaking like Rodion, but I do know that, like, I know, like, the VA has done a lot of roles of, like, a lot more, like, high-pitched voicey stuff. I know that's true for a lot of them, so it's weird, but it's how it goes. Now, grab my hand. What a funny sprite. Yeah! Screaming in pain. But Dante, why are you running on all fours all of a sudden? Terror, heightened by the sheer incomprehensibility of the situation, shot through my body as all warmth drained from my extremities. I couldn't even steady myself on my feet before desperately scrambling away. Oh, I hope they do, like, Don Merso or something, right? Like, switch those two, because that would be very funny. I've got to get the hell out of... Dante! What took you so long? We've been looking all over for you. Listen, Dante, you're not gonna believe this. Our bodies were switched all over the place when you woke up. Get it out of the face. You can be surmised that the minds of sinners have been interchanged with one another due to a cause that is yet to be determined, Manager. Huh? The suspected time of occurrence last night. Oh, this is... interesting. It's a weird mismatch. Look at that! Look at that face! Holy crap, this is the funniest thing ever! Right, Dante? The suspected time of occurrence last night. I just can't. How does he do that with a straight face? Funniest thing ever, this. Faust. I need to find Faust. Faust is located on the frontmost row of the bus, second seat to the left. Thank you, but can you point it out for me? I can't think straight right now, hearing your voice talking like... It will be done, Manager. Oh boy. Couldn't muster the strength of thinking, so I stumbled to that seat that Roja pointed me towards. Oh, manager. Faust! Oh, what a relief. So you're okay, huh? What's going... Esquire! Of course. Oh. We are so finished. Of all people, it had to be Don Quixote. Of all people. Of all people, 'tis quite rude of thee to speak thusly. 'Tis of no concern. Manager's wife, forsooth, I have been overcome with quite the odd sensation upon my possession of this body. I am awash with a sense of imbuement by an immense and unparalleled genius. 'Tis as though my eyes have been opened for the first time. How does this work with, like... God, this is very weird to think about from, like, the whole Blood Fiend point of view. Because does this mean, like, Faust is currently in the body of Blood Fiend? Like, does Dawn not feel any, like... I don't know, this is weird. It's the April's event, so I don't think I should look into it too deeply. I wouldn't be surprised if this all ends up being, like, Dante wakes up from a dream or something, because that's what happened last time. This is all just, like, a dream Dante's having while knocked unconscious. A clear vision of the future lies before me. The brave white, golden-haired one, returning from a most splendid adventure, welcomed by the praise and cheer of the citizenry. That is unlikely. Knowledge and certain authorizations beyond thereafter, for those in their original body, are not transferred to the other merely by their consciousness have been switched. In other words, what you've seen is not the vision of the future, but a display of your vivid imagination. Oh, must have I searched for the young Don Quixote, perchance. Oh, pray tell, what is this voice in my head? Access denied, prithee, let it not be sickness or something. Okay, so, yeah, okay, that is interesting knowledge to have, Gesellschaft being, like, still, like, within Faust's body itself. So it's like, does that mean it's a physical thing to some degree? Like... It's not like Faust's mind as much as Faust's brain, perhaps? Like the physical thing, not like the more spiritual incarnation or whatever you want to say. This is a very weird combination to think of too, because they've both got very unique bits going on, you know, Blood Fiend and Gesellschaft. Please, take a seat. This will not be a brief discussion. I don't know what voices to do for any of the sinners either. Like, is even the time to... Otis? Wait, no, who are you? Hint of anxiety coupled with a profound sense of melancholy in her eyes. Is it Ishmael? Worry not, Dante. This bizarre circumstance is just as inexplicable as it must be to you, yet we must maintain a calm mind. Let us analyze the situation at hand with... You dare! Yisong suddenly burst in from the side and bellowed what I'd imagine his indignant fury would sound like. How dare you assume my form and use the opportunity to assert my position as the executive manager's right-hand officer? It's so hard to tell who's being who, because they're all trying to act like each other to some degree. Another thing, when you use their voice, you'll just see the executive manager with their full title and not their name like some ignorant fool. That is not... This is but a mistake of the greatest proportions, Miss Otis. Pop, the only great mistake would be to let this slide. How long have you been planning this treachery? Stop. Dante. Craig's not looking so good. Can you ask how he's doing? The Merceau expressions are really good. I mean, like, the Ryosho one is funny, but the Merceau, it's so good. This also means, like, these expressions, are they going to be on Merceau's main sprite sheet, like, forever, or is this an alt Merceau sprite sheet to make sure this never shows up again? You know, I believe we're not, like, strangers anymore, but you know what I mean, that funny feeling when you bite into one of those special chocolates with something in them and you don't really know what that something is or what that something is, so you can't help but feel slightly iffy about giving a full bite. I think... Does that make sense? Oh, strangers, like the stranger. Okay, I was just trying to tell if that was some sort of bit. If there's some sort of rhyme or something. Fellas, let's stop being so crass for a second here. Ishmael smoking raw. Make it stop. Hey, manager bud. Yeah, Well, somehow this happened. I haven't a clue as to what's going on either. Woke up from a nap and saw myself over there, looking at my own arm with that same glum look. So where's Honglu Ryoshu then? That's... Look, I'm a sea woman, alright? And insect parts just don't mesh well with the sea, right? Oh yeah, she's just gotta put up with the funny arm. Ishmael mutters a voice that clearly wished she was anywhere else. Yeah, you'll get used to it. Man, this takes me back. I nearly threw up when I first saw that in the mirror the first time. Not the same thing. And I was trying to be roundabout about it, okay? Didn't have to just say that outright, making things awkward as hell. You utter useless imbeciles! How could any of you let this minor issue of switch bodies bring you all to such disarray? Apologies, all. The voice and the appearance are mine indeed, yet the words are not. I'm in hell. This is what he meant by, you'll embark on a trip to the inferno, huh? This is where it was all leading up to. I slumped against the side of the bus, having abandoned hope, like the rest of ye who abandoned all hope, all ye who enter God. And the sighs I clutched my painfully throbbing clock. I'm gonna need some time to gather myself before I even start thinking about a solution. Sometime later. So, Faust, what do you believe is the cause of this phenomenon? 'Tis quite the bashful occasion, to have so many eyes gazed upon me. Ha ha! Damn it, I wasn't talking to you. Fine then, Don Quixote. Ha! Hast thou summoned me? Alright. You little... It's a real dog's dinner, innit? British Sinclair. Everyone, one at a time, please. I think I might actually go insane if I hear more than 3 of you talking at once. There is a possible explanation for this. A meteor just figured the shoot over the city on day 250401, dubbed W15H, has crossed the city's skylines last night. 250401? Hmm? I get that's, it's a weird, order, but it's today's, date, but in our time, and the city time frame is completely separate. And obviously it just says wish, right? And there's a rumor that making a wish upon this particular meteor has a slim chance of bringing it to reality. I had no idea that was even a thing. Wow, that's an impressive coincidence, isn't it? How so romantic. No. Just a cliche. Honglu smoking, let's go. Listen up, culprit, whoever you are. I will give you a chance to give yourself up. What kind of brainless moron among you made such a ludicrous wish? I must apologize for this unideal display. Give yourself up now and I will lay you off with light sentencing of 3 consecutive executions. I think I'm the one who made the wish, Yi-sung. Otis. Executive manager, it was you! Kind of muttered myself about how I wish you guys would learn how to just be in each other's shoes because everyone just refused to listen to me during our last hunt. What now, Otis? Are you gonna cut off your executive manager's head? Having recovered from the initial shock, Ishmael, in Gregor's form, taunted Otis. Nah, she wouldn't, right? Besides, what to say that there's not some other reason out there? Anyways, Manager Bud, got any bright ideas? Huh? Excuse me, Gregor, don't smoke that. You're in my body. Honglu and Ishmael are gonna get, lung cancer from this. I'm not gonna light it, okay? I'd need to hold something between my teeth to calm down. Did Ryoshu light it, though? What's happened. I think it'd be pretty nice to just live on like that. Oh, that's very funny. Honglu's trying to, escape. He's trying to surrender his witnessing, you could say. Oh, no way, no, I am living some sheltered lad's scrawny body. But I've been working out. Whatever. Too bad. Let's key E and turn the clock. Funny seeing Hong Lu just say that sort of stuff too. Him using sangria. Hong, Lu was lighting the 11th cigarette of the day as she reached over her shoulder. Then their sword no longer aggressively clicked her tongue. As aggressively as that could sound, anyway. Hey, my sword. Now. They're so comfortable chain smoking in someone else's body. I don't mind, but, this sword is kinda hard to unsheath. Oh, sword lore? If you're unsheathing it, better prepare for consequences. Ryoshi and Honglu's appearance muttered in a low, cold voice at Honglu, who, in Ryoshi's appearance, was trying to unsheath the sword. I'll go with Ryoshu. Sweetly raised her hand. I have a feeling I know the answer to this already, but which one? The one who's Ryoshi right now, of course. Can't we stay like this for a little longer? Kinda feels like a breath of fresh air, don't it? Huh. Weird. I thought I had her figured out. That suggestion remains a mutually collaborative understanding and consent with the switched individual. Huh? What don't you like about my body, Mur? Oh, or do I call you Ryoshi? Rodion, gosh, this is so much fun. Discussion on matter whether it is fun, it is simply a matter of inappropriate. Yeah, whatevs. Is it fun? Or is it not? How come I'm the only one who's taking this seriously? Just my whole descent was slowly starting to slip. Don Quixote quietly walked up next to me. Dante, the best course of action for the moment seems to be consult Vergilius on this matter. Are Vergilius and Charon gonna be swapped? I guess he's still back there. I muttered, looking at the bus's back door. That's gonna be a funny bit, isn't it? If the meteor is indeed the cause of this phenomenon, despite the extremely narrow possibility of it being true, it may be that even your ability cannot restore the sinners to their respective bodies. What? So you're all just stuck like that forever? It's entirely unnecessary of you to repeat this horrible hypothesis as though its veracity is definite, Dante. I think she shuddered briefly. First, I am unable to access Faust, Gesellschaft in my current form. Oh, so that's what Don Quixote meant with access denied earlier. Indeed, thus using the current occupant of my body to receive information is not an option. I can already imagine their ridicule. This incident will become a subject of repeated discussions even decades past its occurrence. And I would very much like to refuse the fate of becoming their laughingstock for decades. Using decades as, like, the time frame instead of years is definitely very interesting. It's a very, like, large time scale to use, right? Kind of definitely feels like I'm grasping at straws trying to point this fact out, but, like, there is, like, definitely, a theories out there, and I'm not sure how I stand on them yet, that, like, Faust is a homunculus to some degree, and therefore has only existed for a few years. But, like, using decades instead of years definitely makes me think that she has been around for at least a few decades herself, right? Although, like I said, this is just kind of vague theory crafting based on April Fool's stuff, so don't know how much you can actually rely on that. So it must approve for you to abide by my judgment for the sake of rapid resolution to this unfortunate crisis, the current circumstance. So you're primarily motivated by not wanting to get teased to all hell. Okay, fine. I guess it's also funny to see that Gesellschaft are just a bunch of bullies. But I guess that's the only solution. Can you come with me to help translate? Find someone else, Dante. She looks away. She very vehemently opposed the idea of appearing before other people in her current form. But, well then, Hong Lu, can you... No, CH, you're asking the wrong person. Ah, sorry. I'm still all mixed up. I meant this Hong Lu. Okay. Yeah, let's go. That's when someone all of a sudden kicked the back door open with a loud thud. Vergilius? Next to him was a carrot. He brushed past the sinners who'd fallen completely silent in place and slumped down his seat in the front of the bus. He looks terribly irritated. Does he know what's going on? Oh, front of the bus, not actually... I thought he was saying he went over to the driver's seat. But no, front of the bus means his seat, which is, like, over here. Darn, are they not swapped? I guess not. He's not going to different from his usual self. I brought Ryoshi to the front of the bus and began. Actually, I mean, it didn't specify, so maybe it is still Charon Vergilius. I don't know. Vergilius, I don't know if you're aware, but I'll be real to the point. Something really bad's happened. It's man, it's a real mess out here. It's really, really bad. Vergilius hasn't said anything yet, so I'm sure it is going to be Charon. Dante says it'll be real to the point. Something real bad's happened. It's a real mess up out here, and it's really, really bad. That's a lot of real, so it must be really urgent. Phew. It probably is like killing Ryoshu to see her body being used to say so many words. She loves her acronyms and stuff. You see what we're talking about, right? Just listen to the weird way Ryoshu's speaking. Like she's smiling when there aren't any dead bodies around. Dante asks if you see what they're talking about. Oh, also, am I speaking in a weird way? Or does not say a word. He stares at me in utter silence as though to goad me to continue, or as though he's just as confused as I am about what's going on. But also appeared as though he was trying to test me or something, so I began to ramble madly about everything that transpired since I woke up. So, where to begin? It's kind of my fault, maybe, kind of. In a fit of frustration, I thought some stupid wish, or said some wish, it doesn't matter, and, W something, and a meteor fell, and the meteor was 250,000 something, and, sorry, Dante. I couldn't really understand a word of that. British Secretary is unchanged. He looks up from me with the case as bone-chilling as ever. But there's something different about him. Oh no. Ken. There's nothing excluding British from being a part of this chaos. Candy. When? Oh. No, 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 no. Why are you doing this to me? Don't do this to me. Dante? Bus driver needs sweets. No vroom vroom without candy. Dante. What the hell kind of research did you make on the start to put us in this mess? Oh, so that's what happened. Did you bring some candies, sorry, Vergilius? I passed out. Sometime later. Oh, they're back up again. Oh, you get visions during your beauty sleep. Find a way to put us back. That's a funny looking expression for Sinclair, too. Just that smile in the eyes. Dante, gosh, Honglu Captain says that we need to play the DRDR method, so it took us some effort to hold them back. This polearm will do. Can't promise, one-hit KO, though. Measure Esquire, behold, this maid is white as snow. Dost thou recall mine ill-fate-fortuned princess in the North Snow Plains cosplay attempt? Fairly, 'tis an opportunity most apt for a second attempt at a high-quality cosplay. Interesting. Denied. No, still so weak. Puff your chest and be bold. Push the blade head straight for your gut, go. And then Otis is just kind of instructing Yi-Sang to behave as Otis would. You pathetic wimps. Louder! You pathetic... I can no longer... Really? You're gonna do this now? Oh, Dante, what did Virginia say anyway? I hear the conversation thanks to all the ruckus. I'm gonna guess he said something about being reported to the higher asking them to resolve this ASAP, right? That does not appear to be a feasible solution. Huh? Why? Bud, you gotta elaborate. Look. Vergilius is hugging something. He's gonna have like a little plushie. Ah, Kokomi. Karen's favorite plush. She really treasures it. Kokomi mentioned, that's funny. Kokomi is very weird because it exists in lore, and it's simultaneously really unimportant but important, because Kokomi is like the little red bear thingy, right? You see it on like Carmen's like little like hairpin, and a lot of other random appearances, like I think the one like Kanto 3 child that Don Quixote tries to help out was wearing a shirt of it, and like there's some other random occurrences here and there. I can't remember them all off the top of my head. Ezra, I think, has a Komi thing? Or Yuria, maybe? I don't know. I vaguely remember something about that. I guess Yuri's entire thing is similar to Kokomi, but... Does that explain things? Kokomi won't stand no candy. Kokomi said so. What the hell does that even mean? Won't stand no candy. I'm so sad we didn't get a sprite of Vergilius, like, holding, like, Kokomi in, like, his arm. Miss Otis, it seems hardly wise to practice such an inquisition towards Miss Karen at the moment. Pray tell, who is this Kokomi? A villain from a book! How do you know? Isn't it a widespread thingy? Do you not know? I guess because it's not like a fixer, right? It's kind of like a Hello Kitty type thing, right? Just like a Mickey Mouse, like a popular mascot. Oh, you're not gonna stand it, huh? Oh, don't talk to us like that. If you ain't gonna stand it, what are you gonna do, huh? Stop antagonizing her. We might have to fight Vergilius at this rate. Lad, I hear 3 more stutters and I'll bash my head in. Oh! Manager Squire, should be most wise to avoid battling a color fixer. The main components of the Kokomi are 7% cotton fiber, 3% synthetic fiber, and 90% cotton wool. However, considering the force behind it, its physical damage is non-negligible. The existence of several stitch marks indicate serious combat experience. What have you done? My, Verg, you're so cute like this. Keela. Kill every... I don't know. Translate. We're gonna get Heath to translate it, huh? Kill everyone loose it again, she says. Fee on thee! Wherefore they're tearing off my most precious badges! They are distractions. Hoy day, a most ridiculous notion, but prithee take care, for they mustn't be scratched! Like, this sprite looks so funny, her eyes look so far apart in this sprite. Like, it looks so weird. Haha. Wow, they were just here. I don't think Dante's ever said anything like that. Dante, are you well? No candy? It looks like she's getting ready to engage us in battle. What can we do? Dante asks if there is anything we can do. Vergilius, as you must be aware, Charon does not know how to utilize the Gladius. She's zero fighting knowledge or experience. This will be the greatest advantage you have, even if you must contend with my body. It will not be easy, but not impossible. However, if I hear him with too much foolishness, like, I beat the red gaze anywhere within this bus, I'll make you pay for every letter of every word in your witless boast. Charon's eyes burned with a threatening aura. It was almost as though her eyes had turned red. Damn. I think I heard someone indignantly clank their tongue, but we decided to disregard that. Kokomi's mad. Bus driver's going on strike. But wait, why are we even fighting a color right now? We have zero reason to believe that this will change anything. Fellas, it doesn't seem to me that we have much in the way of options. All of you, off the bus. Oh boy. This is gonna be silly. Are we gonna fight now, or are we back into the main menu? Are we gonna, like, because I didn't press any buttons or anything. This happened as soon as I launched the game. We were forced into a fight, though. That's funny. So funny looking. Are they messed up, or are they normal-based stuff? Looks fairly normal. Oh, they've got each other's egos, though. That is funny. TikTok, you'll tend to be a turn end. Kokomi and Vergilius. This is so awesome. Purchase with candy. Actually, one shark does not have candy if the candy after attack. Give me candy. It's not unbreakable on question marks though. Level question mark exclamation mark. HP question mark exclamation mark. Inflammatory click one candy gets enemy without candy turn start. You can start my shield unless reducing it turn ends when the shield is broken. The red aura. You, Komi's angry. It's just simple mechanic it seems. That is vroom vroom in an icon of the bus. Don't tell me that like it's gonna like jump into the bus and drive us all over with that. God, I don't know. Well, we can see neutral at least, so that's something. Cool. Oh, that. Is it? Look at that sprite! That sprite's incredible. The like the block sprite, just like holding Kokomi. So awesome. And so quaint. You've been staggered, that's fine. We can't, like, it's not like this fight matters too much. I assume this is a guaranteed win or something. You're getting hit by that, that's fine. If you die, that's just how it goes. I can't tell for sure if their voice lines are different. They sure are, yep, okay. That's silly. Also, that clash sound effect for... I assume that was like a Kokomi clash sound effect where it was weird. No, look at this! It's such a funny Merso sprite. Ah, just pushing like the hands forward. There's gonna be so many incredible sprites from this. Two more? Good luck, Dante. When we get like a flip-flopped like Charon announcer bit going on, that's silly. So silly looking. Honglu partaking in sangria and smoking. This is incredible stuff. Favorites. If we see a favor, that's probably good enough, right? Oh, this is a speed moment. I can't redirect very much at all. Okay, you can redirect that at least, so that's good. Then you can like redirect away one of these. You're just getting hit. That's fine. Are they normal otherwise? Or I can't tell. So peak. God. I should probably ego a bit. The ego lines are probably weird, aren't they? It'll probably be like the same lines, but just voiced by someone else, because... Funny. You hit Kokomi. I also definitely do notice that some of the Vergilius sprites are definitely like edited versions of the actual Vergilius battle sprites. Not all of them, of course. Like, obviously some of them are different. The face expression is different a lot of times. But I could definitely recognize some similar poses, which is very funny. Just fighting with the Kokomi instead of the Gladio. Instead of Gladius. Pretty incredible. I should ego a little bit though, just for the sake of it, right? Okay. Everyone on board, 12 at once. God, this is very funny to have going on here. And we can see other people. Sinclair holding it like a kind of like a bat. That's not how you hold the mace whatsoever. And Ishmael is just not happy about the arm. Not even holding the axe, that's what we call aura farming in the biz. Surely incredible stuff across the board. We cannot use a single ego. Oh. Well, that's potentially fine. Okay. Merso is going to get beaten to death because we cannot redirect anything right now. Oh, we can read. That one's not going for you. Well, that's a bunch. I mean, Merso can take it, though. Bulky, right? Otherwise, you just need to spam a bunch of random garbage attacks. And hopefully get enough stuff to fuel some egos, and hopefully it doesn't end this turn. Surely we'll have at least one more turn to spam egos or something. Okay, yeah, you're getting hit a wee bit. Okay, you won yours, so that's nice. And now we just get a bunch of one-sided attacks. Very awesome seeing all 12 sinners on the field at once. First time it ever happens for an April Fool's Smith. That's funny to think about. But yeah, Blunt resistant up everything else, so that Merzo is just tanking everything. You hit Komi. Okay. Oh god, vroom vroom. Oh, that's interesting. We only have Pigratia. That is weird. It doesn't matter because we won't be able to do anything. So can we not ego? I assume that's how it is. Given by the fact none of them are highlighted. Ego cannot be equipped. Okay. So we can't actually use them. Never mind that then. Well, that's fine. It doesn't matter what we do here because, Yeah! Ah, ah, I recall myself he's rushing towards him at a speed that would definitely crushed our bones, but what's wrong, Clockhead? What is your head turning into a grill again? Heathcliff, Heathcliff, it's you, right? Ah, the hell, mate! Get off of me! Gah! Yes, Heathcliff. Manager, you're up. You were out cold for a while, so we're all pretty worried. ALATCT. As long as the clock turns, she says. Much worries were had by all afore Miss Faust informed us of your safety, Dante. Yeah, same. I thought you wouldn't wake up ever again or something. Looks like your hour hand's trembling, Dante. Are you alright? Should we call Hohenheim to run some tests on Dante? Faust are taking all necessary measures. Does not appear to be something that requires his assistance. Manager Squire, 'twas all mine wrongdoing. I failed to expect that thou wert still within the range of shrapnels. 'Twas my carelessness. Extending the distance between the manager and the battlefield in future battles would be an effective means of minimizing certain risk factors. Yeah, Manager Bud. I appreciate the fervor, but don't try don't try so hard that you'll hurt yourself. Take it easy, alright? Damn it, Otis shall take responsibility for this agreement. Allow me to bow before you in hopes of seeking... Guys, I think I like us exactly as we are right now. Going by the tick-tocking noises you're making, you sound moved, Dante. I, for one, am also glad I won't have to remove your clock hands. It would not have been pleasant. Once the tearful reunion was complete, stepped on the bus to do some stretches. Oh, that's a funny looking background. P-Corp that way. Twinkle, twinkle, stars. Mephi, twinkle, twinkle like stars. I turned over to see Charon busily cleaning the bus as always. Charon. I don't know where she got it, but she was happily sucking on a candy. I'm not sure if Vergilius had given it to her, but there wasn't anyone around to be a translator for me. I decided to turn my gaze toward the night sky. Charon told you so. Careful with wishes. No take-backsies. Well, there was a take-backsie there. Huh? Her odd comment lingered there for a while, but the night sky held its silence, a quiet protest of innocence. How incredible. Oh. I received 401 free lunacy, owned one. Cool. I probably it's like waking up from the same dreams. Kakomi's Midsummer Night's apology gift, probably for beating the crap out of us with his plush fist. Kakomi says, "See you later," quote unquote Vergilius. Incredible. Oh, I haven't opened these yet. Huh. Silly me. Well, I have no plans of using that anytime soon. There's no, like, timer on it, so assumably we can just hold on to it forever, and in which case, I'd rather hold on to it than get 401 lunacy. Incredible stuff. And can we... Yeah, okay, it showed up here. Enter the story. I assume that'll just do the entire thing again. I'll check just to make sure. I assume so. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't, like, a menu or something. There usually wouldn't be. Do we skip to the fight, or do we, We do, okay. Assumably we can just give up. Yeah, cool. How funny. Do they introduce a way to, like, replay through the old one right now? Like, is there any, like, bit like that going on? I don't think so, but that would have been funny. Yeah, it's gonna be a shame if you just can't view this sort of thing ever again, but that's just kind of how April Fool's stuff usually works. Well, that truly was a mid-spring's night's dream. But anyways, I think that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!